The opening ceremony of the 31st SEA Games in Hanoi is underway. This year marks the second time the country is hosting the Games after holding the biennial event in 2003. More than 1,000 performers are taking to the stage to welcome Southeast Asia's best athletes to Vietnam tonight. The opening ceremony already proving to be a grand spectacle, showcasing Vietnam's culture through dance and state-of-the-art augmented reality technology. Well, there will also be the lighting of the cauldron and a grand fireworks display. The Games were originally scheduled to take place in November last year, but was delayed due to COVID-19. The event was only confirmed just 2 months ago when the pandemic situation in the country and region stabilized. That has allowed more than 5,000 athletes, including Olympic champions, to arrive in Hanoi and will all be vying for more than 500 gold medals over the next week and a half. And for more of this, Alif Amshi joins us live from My Dinh National Stadium in Hanoi. Alif, the opening ceremony sounds like a visual treat, but is there perhaps even more to it?
Well, the event has been a grand spectacle indeed. Already we've seen a showcase of Vietnamese culture through dances and performances. And there will also be the lighting of the cauldron and a grand 15-minute firework display to end off the show. But the biggest significance here is that it symbolizes Vietnam's reopening after 2.5 years of the pandemic. And for that, and it is also expected to bring in economic benefits for the country, which depended very much on tourism. And for that reason, the locals that we've spoken to, they are very much supportive of the Games. And to give you a sense of how important this event is for the Vietnamese economy, the government decided to move ahead or to host the Games just 2 months ago when the COVID-19 situation stabilized here. And for that reason, there also have been some challenges for the host country, given the shorter runway of just about 40 days to gear up for the Games. But still, they're taking it all in stride. The organizers are confident and hopeful that they will be making, not only having a great show tonight, but also a great SEA Games this year.
Alif, of course, you have been spelling out for us in all these days what Team Singapore will be doing at these Games. But remind us again what we can look forward to from Team Singapore at these Games.
Well, Singapore is taking part in 33 sports with a contingent size of about 427 athletes. More than half of these athletes are first-timers at the Games. And Singapore is expected to dominate in the pool once again, just as they've done so in the past few editions of the Games. Now, we can also expect gold medals to come in from sports like shooting, fencing, as well as table tennis. Already, the Silat team has garnered 1 gold, 1 silver, and 2 bronzes from the artistic events, with the tanding event set to start from Friday. Now, the debutants are also expected to make a mark at these Games. And for some of them, if they stay the course, they will be able to compete on home ground when Singapore hosts the 2029 SEA Games. Now, I spoke to some of the debutants earlier, and that's why let's listen in to what they had to say.
I think the 2029 SEA Games held by Singapore will be an amazing experience for me, because I'll be able to represent Singapore in the home ground. And I think if I'm still around, I think I'll be able to represent Singapore by then.
During SEA Games, we've always been going to other neighboring countries, and we always have good experience at their neighboring country. So I think for once, I would like to have other countries to come to appreciate what Singapore has and appreciate the beauty that we have in Singapore.
My colleague Lauren Ong and I will be tracking their performances at these Games, and we will be bringing you all the action and stories behind the cheers and tears over the next 2 weeks.
And thanks, we look forward to that from you. Alif Amshi there reporting live from the opening ceremony of the 31st SEA Games in Hanoi.